Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael
Today we're checking out Mojo.
from 25th Century Games.
Yeah.
Because this is the 25th Century Game Night.
Huzzah.
So, thanks to Chad at 25th Century Games for giving us this preview copy of Mojo, but he didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. He gave it to us because he knows we like to play all the games. So, Mojo is a card shedding game that plays 3 to 8 players and plays in about 30 minutes. So you might ask, how are we going to play this at 2 players? Now, the box says 3 to 8 players on the side. It may change, though, because looking here, there are 2-player rules. It's like a 1-sentence change to the rules that makes it playable for 2 players. So by the time it gets into people's hands, maybe this will say 2 to 8 players.
It's probably because it's best with more players.
It is probably best with more players.
We played it with 4, and I think it will be better with 4 than with the 2, but we'll still show it off because we can play it too.
Yes, exactly. So let's go ahead and take a look at this while I teach you all the rules.
There's not much to look at, but yeah.
Well, I mean, there are cards, right? There are 79 cards in this deck, and they are not suits technically, but the colors are based on the numbers that fall into each color, right? So you've got the blue cards. There are 4 zeros and 4 ones. There are 5 of each green card, and those are 2s, 3s, and 4s. There are 6 of each yellow card, and their values 5, 6, and 7. There are 7 each of the orange cards, and their value 8, 9, and 10. Finally, there are 8 each of the pink cards. They call them red cards. They look really pink. 8 each of these, values 11 and 12. So 2 values at the top, at the bottom, I should say, and 2 values at the top. 4 each, 5 each, 6 each, 7 each, 8 each. So the higher up you go, the more of that card there are. There's also 1 Mojo card and a scoring pad, but you're not going to use the Mojo card dealt in because one side has a 0, one side has a +10 on it. So the goal in this game is to have as few points as possible. You're going to shuffle these up. You're going to deal 8 cards. Is it 8 cards? Yes, 8 cards to each player. And we're going to reveal the, top card of the draw pile to make the discard pile. So the youngest player starts the first round, and that would be me. Maybe you. Possibly you. What you're going to do is we're going to take turns going in this order. So clockwise, of course, 2 players, it's not going to matter. But in a 3 or 4 player game, it will matter. You see when you turn it around, the turn structure is going to go counterclockwise. So we're going to put it on the 0 side just like this. We have 8 each. Yeah. We're going to flip this over, and there is a 4 up. So the object of the game, as I said, is to shed your cards. If you play a card that is lower than this card, that's good. Your turn is over.
Yay!
If you play a card that is higher than this, well, that's fine, but you have to draw a card after.
Not great.
That's not as good. Finally, if you play a card equal to the one it covers, hey, you get to go again.
Yeah.
So if you play a 4 and then another 4, you can just keep playing 4s all you like and then end with something else, either one that's lower or one that's higher. And of course, you're going to continue to follow those rules. You're going to keep doing this until at the end of your turn, you have 3 cards or fewer. And remember, do this at the end of your turn, not like in the middle of your turn. Like if I'm playing 4, 4, 4 and I get down below 3 cards, I can keep playing. That's okay. But if at the end of your turn you have exactly 3 or fewer, then you're going to put these face up in front of you. And then every round, when it's your turn again, you're going to flip up one of your cards. You can't get rid of this card. You're just flipping it up. And then you're going to flip up another card, and then you're going to flip up another card. It is, as Steph said, a timer. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going out for it first, because Steph could play a whole bunch of her cards by playing the same card over and over and over again and might end up going out first. The first person to shed all their cards or turn all their cards over will get the Mojo card. This is basically, I should mention, this is called Mojo time. Now, this is not just the first player to hit 3 cards. When Steph hits 3 cards, she's also going to lay them out. So I am guaranteed to get these points. It might not be good for me. So I'm also going to get this. This basically says, I think I am going to have the lowest total in my hand. If I do, I don't have any extra points as a penalty. If I don't, I get 10 extra points as a penalty. This stays just like this.
And you have to take it.
And I what? I have to take this if I am the first to reveal everything or the first to shed all my cards.
You have to take it.
Usually it's by revealing.
Yeah, you can't have a choice.
Right. You don't have a choice. I mean, you've got to take the Mojo card. So the key is to have the lowest here. So the round ends, as I mentioned, if you manage to play all your cards or you've revealed your all the cards in front of you, your score is only what you have in front of you. Or if you've got cards in your hand, it's all the cards in your hand. Here's the thing, though. The score is not just the points in hand. If you have several cards of the same value, you only count one of them. If you have several cards of the same color, you only score the highest one. And if you have the Mojo card, that's going to also count against you. If it's at the plus 10. So for each color, remember, keep only the card with the highest value. And if you have several cards of the same value, you count only one of them. So if I have 4, 4, 3, the 3 is also green. I keep only the highest 4, and I score 4 points.
Yeah.
If I have a 4, 3, 1, it's going to be 5 points because the 3 is also the same color as the 4. If it's an 8, 4, 1, I'm in bad shape. I'm going to score 13 points. And you want as few points as possible. If nobody has gotten to 50 points, then we are going to continue the game. And without reshuffling, deal 8 cards to each player from the draw deck. And if the draw deck is emptied, shuffle up the discard pile at that time. So the current rules are not clear as to, obviously you're going to have to discard all the cards in your hand to the discard pile, but it does not say in what order they are turned up. What we've been doing is we've been taking all the cards from our discard pile, shuffling them up, putting them in a random order onto the discard pile.
Right.
So, in a 2-player game, Mojo time works a little bit differently. Mojo time begins when you have 2 cards or fewer, not 3. And that is all the rules.
Nice. And thank you, Colorfly, for subscribing.
Thanks, Colorfly. Welcome to the stream. We are having a 25th Century Games night where we're going to be giving away some games. Stephanie?
It's me.
It's you.
All right.
That looks like a 4. And a no.
That's for you.
No.
Yep.
All right. Well.
All right.
Well, it can't get much worse than this. I hate it.
I like it.
No. That's a 12. That's a 12. That's an 11. You have 3 cards.
Yeah.
That's an 11. That's an 11. That's an 11.
Oh.
Whoa. That's a 10. Now you're 2 cards. No. So 7, 9, 10 points for me.
0 for
nothing
me.
for the Mojo. So onto the score sheet, we are going to put. Now, obviously, that's from when we played the 4-player game. I'm going to put 10 points for me. 0 points for Steph.
I like it.
No.
Oh, I like it.
Did you shovel them up, put them on top?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, looks like a 7.
Okay.
It stays at 0 because she did not get caught with the Mojo.
Okay, and then I go again.
Oh, goodness, it's so bad. That looks like a 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You do. How about an 11 to go on top? Better get out of it now. Did you?
Doesn't Michael start with a 5-card penalty?
No. Oh, and I forgot to mention, whoever had the Mojo card goes first. I believe that's correct. Is that correct? New round. The player who has the Mojo card. That player becomes the starting player. Yep. All right, you did a 10. I also do a 10. And then,
What?
and then I think I will do a 9. Let's go ahead and get rid of it.
All right, I got some 9s.
Oh, no. I fell right into your trap. And
Maybe.
It's a 4.
No.
I'll go 8 and draw.
And I will go 8, 8, 3.
I drew so poorly.
I got so lucky.
16.
Hey, this game might be quick.
It might be.
I shouldn't have put the predictions on for so long.
Wow.
Oh my.
We're going to have a comeback right here.
Go Michael, says Jelvia. Hey, Jelvia.
Is that 8? Count. Make sure.
Maybe.
You first.
Yes. Okay, what do I got?
I don't like how you go first. It should be to the right, to the left of you or the
All
right.
right, you like this?
No. I don't.
What do you mean, no?
I don't like that.
Seems good.
Nope. I don't like it. I'm going to go 12 and draw a card because I've got really bad cards.
6.
I've got a 6. And then
And
a 10 and draw.
Whoa.
That's how bad my hand is.
5.
I play a 5 and a 5 and a 12, and that's how bad my hand is.
What?
I mean, I have no
What?
choice.
1.
I've really got no choice. 9 and draw.
Ooh. 9.
Goodness,
9.
every time. Lay him down after this. Here we go. Unless you draw one. You did not draw one. Oh, Steph, I'm so sorry to tell you. I've got a pair of 7.
Thought you might.
And then a 3.
That's it.
No, you've turned one over, and then you are by default going to get the Mojo card.
Yeah.
So
That's what I said.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to turn it to this side because I've got a grand total of 2 points. 17. 17 to 28.
Played.
Here's the comeback right here.
Come back, kid.
Choose one of those to go on top. Or actually, should be all of these. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're good. Unfortunately,
I have to go too.
you have to go. Now, the only reason this is turned over and going the opposite direction is because she got caught with the Mojo. Okay, you know what?
What?
I have an 8. And I also have another 8. And then, just to top it off, I'm going to put a 12 and then draw a card because that's how bad my cards are. Yeah, another 8.
I drew it.
Hey, cost games. You know what? I just drew that. That's horrible.
Not so
That's
great.
the worst.
Now what?
And that's the hard part.
Uh-huh.
What were you playing, Outcast? We are having a 25th century game night where we're playing Mojo. That's a 4.
Yeah. 2.
That's a 2.
Great.
Yes. That's a 4 and a draw.
I had to.
Ooh, so bad.
You still can predict on who's going to
How about
win.
a 1?
1, really?
That's a 1. That's an 11 and a draw.
You out.
So that's a 6.
What were you playing? 6, you say?
Toss a coin
6,
to your
6,
future.
6.
Oh, valley of plenty.
10. I have to draw.
You have to draw. Fortunately, you don't have to put your cards down.
That's true.
That will actually save you.
Maybe, probably.
So you keep the last card of the discard pile and shuffle up everything else.
Hey, Eva. We have a bunch of games to give away today, so stick around for a cool stream. We got lots of 20th century goodness happening.
This game will also not take 30 minutes, I don't think.
No, well, not with 2.
Not with 2.
What is that? Why is it the sound? I don't.
Is it for a subscription? Is that going for something?
Maybe, but it's like super delayed.
It's super delayed.
Is it U.S. shipping only? Yes, it is U.S. shipping only.
For the
unless you
giveaway,
have,
yes.
like,
Not for the Kickstarter.
oh yeah, for the giveaways.
All right, you did draw.
But if you know somebody you want to gift it to, or somebody that will ship it to you after the fact, if you're willing to work something out with somebody, we can probably figure something out. You did that.
I did that.
Boo.
That's a 6 and a draw. You're playing your 6. Oh, that's a 0.
Oh wait, do I play after this?
No.
Okay.
I'm up. That's 3 points.
That is.
So, unfortunately, I didn't catch you. I was trying to catch you. The score, 29-20.
Ah.
That's terrible to start with.
And that's you.
That's what I'm saying. It's terrible to start with. I have to do my big old 12 right off the bat, or maybe an 11.
Oh boy.
Then I'll draw my 12. Wow.
This one. Well, it's not up to me. It's up to Chad of 20. It is very expensive to ship outside the US, so I really don't blame.
Yeah, not our choice.
You did that.
However, if you win, you could gift it to somebody in the US.
That's true. It is.
That's your 5.
Yep.
That's a 5 right there.
That's the way of it.
And then nothing good.
What?
Nope. I don't like it.
Not blaming you, just grumbling. That's fair.
That's a 3. That's really bad. There, take that 2. Oh, Dave Loser coming to us soon. Maybe you convince him to mule games for you. Oh, you gave me a 0? Are you kidding me? There's a 9. And I draw. That's a 12 and a draw.
Wow.
Well, yeah. So I'm going to give you a 4. That's a 1 and play.
Man.
I guess I'm doing this. And you're taking this.
Yes, I am. Here we go.
Can you beat? I can't beat 0.
0.
Can't beat 0s. I have 8.
I didn't think so.
37-20. Reaching the end awful quickly.
I was looking for that. Here's this.
Oh, Eva says, I know Cosmic Beat has a U.S. address. Wink, wink.
Told me.
It's you, Stephanie.
I know. I was looking for. Okay, Mojo releases July 24. Great.
That's a 12. Well, I'll see your 12 and raise you an 11. That's a 10. I'll see you a 10 and raise you a 10.
Wow.
And then play an 8. That's a 5. That's a 3.
Not good.
Nope.
Okay, so if I do this, I have to draw.
I have to draw. And I do this.
But then I can play 6, 6, 8. Hope for better.
That's it. I have
Not
7
good.
points.
I have 12.
Woohoo! 7-12.
Great.
Unfortunately, it puts me to 44 and you to 32. So I am inching closer.
Isn't it to 40?
50.
I don't think so.
Who read the rules? That was me.
Double check.
I'll double check it for you. End of round. 50. I'm 50. I'm almost 50. Dafoob. Thanks for the subscription, Dafoob.
Mojo.
Dafoob, my dude. All right. That is me?
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Everybody go look at Dafoob's channel. He's the best.
4. And then
And Colorfly. Colorfly! 20 card penalty for Steph.
And then 2.
For missing a rule. I didn't miss a rule. I would never.
You did, actually.
I would never, ever miss
How about
a
an
rule.
11? I'll play an 11 on that, and I'll play an 11 on that. I'll play a 12 on that and take a card.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah, I did. Wow. That's an 8.
Don't tell him that.
That's a 7.
Okay, legends.
That's a 5. That's a 12 and draw.
What?
That's a 3.
Ruh-roh.
That's a 9 and draw.
Perfect.
That's it. That's the game.
Nicola, what'd you get?
13 at the end. 57 points to 32 points.
57 to 32.
Yep.
Steph is the winner.
Steph is the big winner.
OMG Whizzical.
Man, why did I draw a 9? Ruined. Ruined at the end.
Ruined.
So that is
So rude.
That is Mojo by 25th Century Games. You said this was
July. Coming out in July,
There
or
you
if you're
go.
going to Origins, it will be available early at Origins.
sounds good. And
Yes.
make sure to check out 25th Century Games Kickstarter.
4 days left.
There's 4 days left.
Yeah.
And today is June 9th. July 9th. So you've got till June 13th, right? Ish. But you know what I'm going to say? Don't wait till then. You know why? If you wait, it's going to be too late. I don't know if Jeffy is here to type.
But this one is not on
This
that.
one's not on the Kickstarter. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Check out the Kickstarter.
Because it's 25th Century. He's got like a
Or
million games going on. It's
These
awesome.
other fine games: Big Sur, Wine Cellar, Mutton Bustin',
All of the
Sand Art,
games.
Grand Central, Skyport. All of these games.
Oh, Mojo's on BGA as well. Thanks, Risto.
Well, there you go.
Have not played it on there yet.
And it's probably going to be even better with 8 players.
Oh, yeah, it'd be crazy. I
That'll
love
be
it.
super crazy.
So check it out if you like small card games for sure.
Yep. And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough and you want to see more just like it, hey, check out our YouTube channel at Board Gamer Steph, or you can join us in the chat with all these fine people who appear up here, just like legends right here. And join us on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, where we stream 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games.
And for those on Twitch, stick around. We have giveaways and such.
Woo!